Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. So, how to burn fat. In this video, we're talking about how to burn fat and build muscle for beginners, right? So this guide is going to help you, transform your body through strategic training, and nutrition, and recovery. Um, so this is going to show you how to, lose uh, fat and have muscle gain. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Welcome to the video. Let's get into this. All right, let's go. Let's go. Type a one in the chat if you're a beginner. And type a two if you're intermediate. Type a three if you're advanced trainer. All right. Also, guys, if you want to get some information on community of support and encouragement and you know challenges where you're gonna be able to be consistent with your training, eating, and get the workout done, all those good things, then type I'm in, and I could send you over some more information. All right. So with that being said, let's begin. So can you do both at once, right? So um, the common myth was that suggest that there we had to choose one path, right? We had to choose one way of doing this. So either you cut calories to lose fat, or you bulk up to gain muscle or something, right? Um, so a lot of people fell into this where they started believing, they have to do either or either. But now you could do both, right? You could do both, where you're pretty much doing body recomposition, which allows your body to burn fat and build muscle simultaneously, right? Um, it's effective for especially for people who are starting out, starting resistance training, because your body's not used to those kind of things, so it's usually you know change a little bit faster. It can your body's trying to adapt, so it's changing a lot faster than somebody who has those history of training with resistant training for a long time. It may take them a little bit longer. Um, so what is body recomposition, right? Recomposition is, remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. Let's go get this video out there. Let's go. Body recomposition is basically losing fat and muscle gain, and basically making your body, start shaping how you want it to shape, not just like looking at a number on a scale, right? You're starting to see your body take shape. You're starting to see the definition, all those good things coming in. So muscle tissue is pretty much more dense than fat, right? So meaning when you weigh the same, you could weigh the same amount. You could weigh, so for example, 150 pounds, but um, you look you look leaner and more defined because you have more muscle. You look more leaner and defined versus if you don't have you have less muscle mass, you may look a little bit you know more weighty, more having like looking like you have a lot of weight on you. So that's what you see. And sometimes, like, people who are really cut up, they look they could look bigger than they are, because as far as like muscular, because they have more muscle definition. They have more muscle mass. It's more dense, so it can make you look bigger. But Remember guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this out there. Help some people. So approach the way that you could approach this is pretty much having a balance where you're doing uh resistance training and you're optimizing with your nutrition and you're having proper recovery, right? So that's gonna help you get the decent result from it. So instead of just focus solely on like weight loss, we want to restart reshaping our entire physique by um, reducing body fat while also building lean muscle, right? So that's instead of just focusing on weight loss, we want to focus on reducing body fat and building lean muscle mass, right? So this can create a more athletic appearance. That's simple. Weight loss can't necessarily, achieve. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Welcome to the video if your first time. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's get this video out there. Help some more people get fit. All those good things. New year, new you. Let's go. So you wanna prioritize protein intake. You wanna consume about 1 to 2 gram per pound. So, for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to consume about 150 grams of protein or 300 grams or so. Protein is going to help, you know, build your muscles. It's going to help with repair and growth. It's also going to be um, crucial when you're in more calorie deficit. So it's going to help you, keep your muscle on your body, right? So if you do a calorie deficit, you want to start small, so that you start preserving, your muscle while you're losing fat, right? So you could use you could use calculators online where you could calculate this thing. You could just Google it. Um, your maintenance calorie and all those things. Usually you can aim for about 200 or 500 or so calories, um, as you want to start reducing, and then you could calculate your maintenance calories based on your age, weight, height, and basically activity level and stuff like that. So you could just look up a calculator online and you could do it like that. So So basically, the body recomposition, you know, is good when it has a combination of both, where it has the calorie deficit, which can help with fat burning, and then you have a high protein, which can support, muscle development, and which can allow your body to, you know, have more lean muscle tissue, and then while also losing body fat. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's get this video out there. Let's help some more people. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So, resistance training, right? We want to do resistance training. It's gonna help us to burn fat and build muscle, right? Even when we're not training, it's gonna help us to do those things. So you want to look form of resistance training you could do is like compound movements. Is pretty much where you do multi joint exercise that work a lot of different muscle group at once. So um, some of these exercises include like squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, and rows and so on. Your compound lifts can help you burn more calories, and help with, you know, building strength more efficiently, right? You don't necessarily have to do those kind of exercise. You could also do squats, bodyweight squat, pull-ups, dips, things like that if you don't have equipment right now. Um, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. Next thing that we want to do when it comes to resistance training is progressive overload, right? This is gonna help you to you know help your muscle adapt and get stronger and bigger, all those good things. So you want to train at least 3 to 4 times, 2, 3, 4 times per week, and then you want to gradually increase the weights or reps over time. Um, This is going to challenge your muscle, as I said, to adapt by growing stronger and larger, right? So it's going to get stronger and larger. Your body adapts to the pressure that you put on it. That's how we tend to get stronger. If you put pressure on yourself over time, your body adapts to it because it doesn't want to be in that, that kind of situation again. If, say, for example, you try to bench something and it was challenging, you couldn't get it up, your body is going to adapt so that you can get stronger over time and be able to push that off yourself, right? So you could do small increases like adding 5 pounds or one extra rep, to signal your body to build more muscle and strength, right? So weight weight training or resistance training just doesn't just burn calories while you're working out, right? It also help with your metabolism afterwards. So um, do something called afterburn effect or EPOC. So it's more, you're gonna be burning calories even when you're not working out because your body's repairing itself. If you're watching TV laying down, you're gonna be burning calories. Right? Your body's trying to repair itself. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. So more muscle means that you're gonna be burning more, increasing your resting metabolic rate, so you burn more calories, um, and even more when you sleep. So resting is important too, right? Let's go, guys. Let's get this video out there. Let's go. Let's help some more people. Let's grow together. Let's go. So cardio. So this can help to accelerate your fat loss, right? Um, some strategic cardio, you know, integration you could do is you could add 2 to 3 cardio session a week, or so that you could start burning fat. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. We got this. Let's grow together. Let's go. So you could choose between high intensity interval training for, if you want to, for time's sake, if you don't have that much time and you want to burn a lot of calories in that setting to help, maximize calorie burn, all those good things. Or you could choose steady state cardio, where, like walking, slight jog, cycling, things like that. It could help, for muscle recovery and endurance, all building, all those good things. It also help with burning fat. If you're a beginner, you could simply just go for a walk, or go for a bike ride or something like that, or go on a bike in the gym or at home and start, doing some steady state cardio like that or hit training. Um, so cardio can also um, can support your weight training by creating additional calorie deficit, right? And improving your cardiovascular health, as I said. Um, However, if you do too much cardio, it's it's going to interfere with your muscle recovery, right? And growth. Um, so we want to keep the sessions moderate for the cardio in duration and intensity to avoid compromising muscle building efforts, right? So, for example, if you go for a long run and you come back and for a long intense run and you come back and you try to train intense as well, it's probably not going to be beneficial to you because your body haven't gotten the time to recover yet and all those things, right? So we don't want to go too intense session from cardio to weight training intensity to make to benefit to help limit the chance of sabotaging muscle growth and all those things. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's get this video out there. Help some more people. Let's grow together. Let's go. So you want to find a balance between them, right? You want to have a spot where you're having you want to combine the resistance training as your primary focus with cardio as a supporting tool. If this is your goal to lose fat and build muscle, this balance can help maximize fat loss and while also preserving and building lean muscle mass, right? Listen to your body when you're training and adjust cardio volume based on recovery and performance in the weight room, right? There's one time when I was prepping for a half marathon and I was running like 6 days a week and something just felt off with my body. I didn't like the feeling of it. So what I did, I just added an extra rest day. Instead of running 6 days a week, I run like 5 days a week and I felt much better. So just listen to the body and change your routine based on how your body's feeling as well. Let's go, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's love up together. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. So, as it relates to like cardio and stuff, we want to have proper recovery, right? So this can some people you may overlook this, right? Overlook the recovery, but recovery is gonna help you to make your muscle grow back stronger, bigger, all those good things, right? So you want to prioritize quality sleep, right? You think like 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. So when you sleep, your body doesn't is not doing other things, right? It can help repair your muscles and help your body, you know, adapt to the training that you did before. So you're getting the rest. Your body's not going through not going through the challenge of trying to repair itself without having the proper rest, right? So when you rest, your body gets to repair itself more efficiently because you're not moving around, you're just, sleeping, all the good things. So not having a good sleep or rest can sabotage fat loss and muscle growth because it can disrupt hormones that can make that not be effective, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So, as I said earlier, we want to have we're days where we're resting, so we don't want to train 7 days intense, right? You want to have rest days, where we're having, time to make our body rest. So we want to schedule days where we're going for maybe like a recovery walk, or swim, or something where it's not gonna be as intense. It's going to help our muscle repair and strengthen, right? And we want to avoid overtraining, guys. Overtraining um, can lead to elevated cortisol level, decrease performance, and it also could make injury, um, increase risk for injury, right? So you want to watch for some warning signs like feeling fatigue, decreased motivation, not good quality sleep, and decline workout performance. So you want to definitely make sure we're not overtraining, and we're getting proper nutrition and all those good things. So a sample. Here's a sample beginner workout plan you guys could do. So you could do on day one a lower body and push, right? So you do like squats. You could do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's level up together. Let's go. You could do push up, 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps. You could do dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, right? Now, on day two, you could do active recovery where you rest for, um, or you could completely rest, or you could do 20 to 30 minutes of light cardio like walking, swimming, or cycling at low intensity, right? Day three, by the way, guys, if you want these information, you could type in to get information on my community, and these things will be I could put these in a community as well. Um, and you could also get, support all those good things along your journey to be consistent and start achieving your goals, right? With fitness this year, being consistent, achieve the goals, right? And having support. So on day three, right, you could do full body strength. You could do deadlifts, 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps, overhead press, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Planks, you could do 3 sets of 30 seconds to 60 seconds, right? Um, Planks is one of those underrated exercises where it can definitely get your core fired up. That's one of my favorite core workout right there, planks. All right, so day four, right, you could do another active recovery. You could do light cardio to help promote blood flow and recovery, similar to what we discussed on day two. Day five, you could do lower body and pull. So think like lunges, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per leg, right? Pull-ups, you could do, or lat pull down, you could do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. You could do dumbbell chest press, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, right? And then on day six or seven, you could have a complete rest day, full recovery day, help your muscle recover and improve growth and let your nervous system rest and recover, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's get this video out there. Let's go together. Let's level up together. So a tip, guys, you're going to keep in mind is start with lighter weight to master the proper form. Key right there. That's key. Master the proper form. When I first started, some of the exercise I didn't have that good form, and I wasn't that effective with my training. But once you master the form with lighter weight, then it's gonna go. That form is gonna keep going if you keep practicing when you lift heavier weight. So you start small. It's like you're starting small, with good form. As you increase weight, you still have the good form, right? You should still have a good form. Um, so you want to do that before adding heavier weights, right? Um, so quality movement pattern prevent injury and maximize long-term progress, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. Another thing that I will say as well is that you don't, I recommend do not ego lift, do not try to show off because it can backfire, right? Like years ago when I was training, I was doing deadlift. I had some classmates come to the gym and all those things, and I was just ego lifting or something, and I went for the deadlift, and I think I used my back instead of using my leg to pick it up, and it wasn't good. It was like I think I injured my back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the whole point is, guys, I recommend not ego lift or try to show off. Stay in your lane, just go at your pace. You'll get there. Um, as long as you're consistent and you're doing the right things. All right. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So here's some nutrition tips for you guys if you're a beginner. Um, so you want to eat mainly like whole foods. Build your plate with mainly whole foods. So you want to think like lean proteins like chicken, fish, beef, eggs, those things like that. You want to think of like vegetables, whole grain, like, brown rice, quinoa, oats, things like that. You want to have some healthy fats, think like nuts, avocado, olive oil, stuff like that. Um, these can be provide a lot of nutrition for your body, and it also can be filling, right? It can make you feel full. Some of you guys know, protein has a higher thermic effect than carbs and fat, so um, that's gonna help you. It can make you stay full longer, right? All right. So next thing you could track your intake. So you could use a food tracking app, or you can use Excel or something like that. It helps you stay within your calorie deficit and while ensuring adequate protein intake. Um, consistently doing this can lead to consistent, end result. Um, and what happened too, guys, when you do this for a while, you start to remember, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Let's go. So when you do this for a while, guys, you tend to not having to do it again after a while because it becomes more intuitive, right? Like you have an idea how much calories you're taking in and you're kind of just eating intuitively, right? So, but if you can start off with measuring, tracking it first, and then as you get better, as you start having more, understanding of how you're eating as a beginner right now, then you could eat intuitively and know exactly, have an idea of how much calories you're taking in and so on and so forth. The next thing that you want to do, guys, is hydration, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's grow together. Let's go. Let's get up some more people. Let's level up together. So hydration, and we want to minimize junk, right? Highly processed things. So we want to drink at least 8 glasses of water, right, per day, to help with our recovery and our performance in the gym, right? We want to also limit the processed foods. You think like added sugars, excess sodium, because those provide more empty calories, which can sabotage your body recomposition goal, right? Um, those pretty much make your body you when you eat it, you tend to eat want to eat more and more because your body processes fast, right? It's like a simple carbohydrate, so it could go through your body quickly versus if you have complex carbohydrates, so like like what we discussed with the whole foods, it just can last a little bit longer. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, as I said, guys, you could type in if you want to get more information on the community to help get support and to tackle these issues and also get feedback and all those good things. So here's some sample meals you could do. You could do breakfast, which you could incorporate scrambled eggs with some spinach and whole wheat toast, right? Um, you could have lunch. For lunch, you could have grilled chicken breast with quinoa and roasted vegetables, right? For dinner, you could have baked salmon with some sweet potato and green beans, right? And then if you want to have some snacks, you can have Greek yogurt, almonds, or protein shake or something like that for your snack. So typically, at least when I was really training with muscle building, is you want to eat, you know, free maybe every 2 or 3 hours, or maybe some people do more, but I personally ate every like 2 or 3 hours to, you know, keep the gains going. Um, let's go, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. So, all that being said, guys, with everything I just discussed, consistency is key. Without consistency, you're not going to see the result that you necessarily want to see. When I was doing this a couple years ago, I was on and off. I was doing 3 months working out, and then I'll go 3 months of maybe not working out and just doing whatever. And I wasn't seeing the result that I wanted. But until I got more consistent, I started seeing the consistent results. So you want to be consistent, um, and not try to rush the process, right? Just be consistent, show up day in, day out, um, and you know, just be consistent with it. Because results can take time, right? And sustainable changes can take days, weeks, months. So we want to think of body recomposition like as a marathon, not necessarily a sprint, right? Trust the process and stay committed to your training and nutrition plan, right? Trust the process. It may not seem like it's working right now, but just keep going, keep going. If you like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go, let's go. Let's help some more people get this out there. Let's go together. So, you know, one of the things is that if you keep looking at yourself, it can be discouraging, right? But if you keep looking at where you want to go, it can help, right? At least that's one of the strategies that I personally do. All right, so progress over perfection, right? As I said, you want to have progress, focus on consistent effort rather than flawless execution. You don't necessarily want to be trying to get perfected everything. Just focus on being consistent. Show up day in, day out. As I said, um, missing a workout or having an off plan meal plan won't derail your progress, right? Um, what matters is getting back on track and maintaining long-term consistency. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just get back up and just have long-term strategy, consistency so you can see that goal. And you could celebrate you could celebrate your victories with this, right? So you could recognize small wins along the way. So you, for example, you lift heavier weights, you feel more energized, noticing clothes fit better, seeing more muscle definition, celebrating, enjoy, and celebrate the victory. Those milestones can help fuel and confirm you're on the right path, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So it's fuel is show that you're on the right path, and it can help you stay more motivated and stuff like that. You could maybe, if you eat good all week, all month, all whatever time frame you decide, you could reward yourself. You start seeing this result, then you could go and have, maybe you have like cheesecake. Go have your cheesecake. It's not gonna One cheesecake is not gonna necessarily derail your whole goal, right? Um, so if you want to start transforming, having adequate, um, rest, sleep, nutrition, and training, all of those things, I invite you to comment I'm in and to get more information on the community where you can get support for this kind of things, right? Um, so as I said, guys, you want to um, commit to the process. You wanna be consistent um, to start seeing the change. You want to be committed to the process um, and trust body recomposition. Watch and you'll see that you're gonna start burning fat and build a strong body and a leaner physique that you wanted, right? So be consistent day in, day out. So to recap, guys, yes, you could burn fat and build muscle to using body recomposition, where you know, you're doing resistance training and also with some cardio, all those good things to start transforming your body, lose fat and gaining strength and lean muscle mass, right? Let's go, let's go. We want to also prioritize protein intake. Um, we want to fuel our body right so we could, help with muscle growth and fat loss. And we also want to have a calorie deficit, a modest calorie deficit. Let's go, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. So we also want to do resistance training. Um, it's gonna help with your fat burning and muscle building, right? So you want to do some resistance training, that I said, like compound movements. You also want to incorporate something like progressive overloading or overload, sorry. Because remember, when you lift weights, weight training, resistance training, it's gonna make you burn calories and stuff after you finish working out. So it's gonna be a benefit that you could expect from doing resistance training. So get it going, guys. You can do this. So you also want to incorporate some cardio, as I said. This can help you accelerate fat loss. Um, you want to add at least 2 to 3 cardio sessions. And cardio can help complement your weight training. And you also want to find a balance, right? You want to find a balance between the two where you're not overdoing the cardio and not overdoing the training. So you have a balance between the two, and you want to listen to your body. Listen to your body, see how you're feeling. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this video out there. So, yeah, listen to your body. If you need to, you know, add intensity or reduce intensity. So next, two is we want to prioritize recovery, right? So we want to get the proper sleep, as I said. Um, we want to also have rest days from training where we are not being as active, we're not doing intense things, and we want to avoid overtraining, right? We want to make sure that we're not just going full blown for 7 days and just overtraining our body, because that can decrease performance, motivation, all those things like that. So um, we want to keep progressing, so we want to make sure that we're training optimally, not overtraining, not doing too much of something. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's live up together. Let's get this video out there. Let's help some more people. Let's go. And then, as I said, you have the sample workout. You have day one, lower body push. Day two, um, day one, sorry, you're doing the squat, push-ups, dumbbell rows, stuff like that. You have day two where you're doing more active recovery, where you can go on like, a light 20, 30-minute walk, cardio session, something where you can walk, swim, and so on. And then on day three, you have your full body strength session where you're doing things like deadlift, overhead press, planks, things like that. And then day four, you can have another recovery session where you're doing a more light cardio to promote the blood flow and muscle recovery, right? Um, and then day five, you're having more like a lower body and pull day where you could do lunges, pull-ups, dumbbell chest press, exercises like that. And then day six and seven, you can have a complete rest where your body get a full recovery day, for your muscle to recover and and your nervous system to get a break and get to restore itself. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Live up together. And then, of course, we want to start off with lighter weight so we could practice the form, and then we could progress with heavier over time, right? And because quality is movement can help prevent injuries and maximize your long-term progress. Because if you get injured, you will have probably have to take, God forbid, you have to take weeks out, days from the gym, which could start getting into your progress that you have, the goal that you have. So I definitely want to practice good form, not trying to, ego lift. And then, of course, as I said, we want to have the nutrition. You want to build a plate with mainly like whole foods, things like that, like chicken, lean protein, vegetable, healthy fats, and all those good things to help our body with the nutrition that it needs, right? And then we also could track, if you're a complete beginner, you may want to track to a small extent, to start getting a idea of what it takes for your body to get enough, the right fuel, the right calorie, all those good things. And we want to also hydrate properly, because that can help with our performance and and our recovery and things like that. So definitely want to make sure we're hydrating right, getting our electrolytes water, all those good things. And then we also want to, um, you know, limit the processed food. Um, so because it can start mess with our, our body recomposition, goal, losing fat, building muscle. So we definitely want to make sure we reduce those things. And then remember guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, let's go. We got this. Let's level up together. And then, for the daily meals, as I said, you could have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, all those good things. For your breakfast, you could have like your scrambled eggs and stuff, with spinach and whole grain toast. For lunch, you can have your grilled chicken breast with quinoa and roasted vegetables, as I said. And then for dinner, you can have a baked salmon with sweet potato and green peas and stuff like that. And then, of course, for your snack, if you want to have some snack, you can have your almonds, your protein shake, or you can have a Greek yogurt or something like that, where you have a decent amount of protein, right? And then, we want to make sure that we're doing these consistently. And then, as we said, we want to be consistent with our training, um, with our eating, our rest, all those good things, because um, consistency is going to help us to see the result over time, right? So, again, it's sustainable changes, can take time, can take some weeks, months, days. So we want to think of this as more like a marathon, not necessarily a sprint, right? Um, you want to trust the process, and commit to the training and nutrition planning, and then you want to focus on progress over perfection. So not trying to, if you miss a workout or have going off your eating, and you had something that wasn't on your eating plan, it's all right. Just get back up, get back on track, and maintain your long-term consistency. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Remember, guys, if you want to be a part of a community, you get support and stuff, type I'm in to get more information on that. Let's go. And then, as I said, you want to celebrate your victories, because it's going to help you, feel more motivated. It can help you feel more motivated, and confirm that you're on the right path. And I don't know if you ever had if you start doing ab exercise, you start seeing the result, you tend to get more obsessed with doing it because you start seeing the result, right? So just being consistent, celebrate your victories, with these things, right? And then, of course, you could, you know, join a community like what I'm saying, so that you could get the support you need, because it can be challenging doing it by yourself, right? So you could get the support that you need, the tips, the strategies, the 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 programs, the nutrition plan, all those good things, accountability, so you can be consistent throughout the year and years to come, God willing, right? So definitely want to incorporate those things, having a community, all those good things to support your journey, and and then you see the progress, that's the result that you want, right? Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's level up together. If you guys have any question, then drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys, any question you guys have regarding this. Anything you want to add that works for you, drop it in the chat. If you have something that works for you, regarding, building muscle and losing fat, drop it in the chat. Help some other people out. Let's go. Let's go. So there you go, guys. This is a guide to help you guys, transform your body through the through strategies, strategic strategy for training and nutrition and recovery and all those things. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. As I said, if you guys have any question, drop it in the chat down below, and I'll be, see if I could respond to it. Um, Depends on the time. So remember, guys, be consistent with this thing. It's not about a sprint. It's a marathon, right? It's a marathon. I was telling my wife a couple months ago, about, you know, there's people that may pass me, right? They start working out and they may get in shape, and then, they got shape fast, all those things like that. Nothing wrong with getting in shape fast. That's possible. That can happen. However, it's to maintain it, right? And then the person may see me. I'm imagine like a stop sign or something, like, or walking, and then they could see someone like myself, right? I years pass and they see me and I get up to that level, right? All right. I arrive to that. They sprint to their destination, but when I was being more for marathon, so they sprint and then they lose the momentum, they lose the focus, the motivation. Then they just back to kind of like square one or whatnot. But then I'm just taking my time. That's what I was saying, like just taking my time, and then I'm still I still achieve the similar thing, but now I have it for a longer term because I did not try to rush the process, right? I took my time and went through the process and just while at the same time enjoying it. Enjoying the process. It's not a sprint, as I said, it's a marathon. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, let's go, let's level up together. And one of the things, guys, is finding something that you enjoy doing. If you hate working out in the gym or at home, then find a thing that works for you, right? You could do basketball if you that's your thing, swimming, running, whatever your thing is. You could do that. What I recommend in addition to that, though, is definitely add some form of resistance training because it's going to help you build a muscle and it's going to help you get stronger and all those good things. So we definitely want to incorporate some of those things. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. Let's get this out there. Help some more people achieve their goal. Let's go. As it relates to having a goal, guys, you also want to be a goal where it's realistic. It's basically like a smart goal. It's a specific. You want to have a specific, measurable, attainable time bound. You want to have relatable time bound. You want to have a goal that is specific, right? So, for example, you want to lose. Instead of just saying I want to lose weight, you want to say you want to lose, you know, like 10 pounds in like 3 months, right? Or something like that. So you want to be specific about what you want to do so that you could start, progress towards that and know when you hit it. If you just have a generic thing, you may not, you're just gonna be, okay, you want to lose weight, but how much weight do you want to lose and when do you want to lose it by? It just could, that's not clear enough and not specific. So that may not be as motivating as like, okay, here we go, 10 pounds, 3 months. All right, now I'm down 2 pounds. All right, we got 8 more pounds to go, and I got a lot of time left. Oh, this is going great. So that could make you feel motivated versus I just want to lose weight and it just okay, it's a month in, and and of the new year, and then you don't have you don't know when you want to achieve that specific goal because if it wasn't clear that a specific time and all those things, yeah, that could not be motivating. With that being said, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's level up together. Let's achieve this must have been this goal, this health goal this new year. Let's be consistent, guys. Join the community if you need help. Type in, as I said. You get more information on that. And lock in, guys. Lock in. If you really truly want to be changed, I recommend locking in. You can do this. All right, you can do this. Lock in, guys. And as it relates to that, guys, if you're a believer, as it says, exercise profiteth little, right? Obviously, spiritual is um is important, right? Is more important. Spiritual um has, eternal reward is more important. It's important, but he didn't say exercise doesn't profit the body, right? So as believers, we want to also move the body and take care of our body, because it's showing that we are being good stewards of the thing that God give us, which is the body, right? And it also can help us to be more efficient or effective in achieving our purpose, right? Our purpose on earth. If we do not have, remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. If we do not have the right, if we do not have the right, sorry about that. Trying to fix this chat. Okay. If we do not have the proper health, right? How can we be more effective in fulfilling our divine purpose? It could take us longer, right? Because if you're in the hospital, God forbid, how are you going to be able to fulfill your divine purpose more efficiently, effectively? So, efficiently, you want to make sure that we take care of our health right now, so that we can be strong and effective and efficient, all those good things, to fulfill these divine purpose. And if you look at the other verse where it says, "Whatsoever you do, do it do it heartily to God." So, you want to give it the best you can, right? You want to take care of yourself. You want to invest in yourself. This is a form of investment. You may invest your money in different things, but invest in your health too, because if you don't have any health, how are you gonna enjoy the money that you have if you invest your money? So I want to also take care of ourselves, guys. Take care of our health. Remember, like, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's level up together. Let's go. So take care of ourselves, guys. Let me know if you guys have any question in the chat. Drop it in on the chat. Let me know. Drop your question down in the chat, guys, if you have any question. Anyway, I feel like I went on a little tangent, but the whole point is, guys, just be consistent with this, and just stay motivated, all those good things, and you will see the result that you're looking for. Be consistent, guys. That's one of the main things, being consistent. Um, and as I said, if you need a community that you want support, accountability, motivation, all those good things, then I invite you to type in to get an invite and more information on that. Um, and I think, yeah, I think, you know, you guys could have an amazing new year with your health if you take it seriously and be consistent. All right. So, if you guys also want the PDF of this, just type PDF and I could, give you information where you could get it. Just type PDF if you want the PDF of this. Um, with that being said, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. And remember, for His glory, peace. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. New year, new you. Come on, we got this, guys. New year, new you. You can do this. Let's go. New year, new you, guys. Yeah, let's go. Lock in. Let's go, guys. All right, guys.